Good morning, Chips. It's fishing time. Good morning, good morning. Sorry, it's mega morning voice. It's super granny morning voice at the moment. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago? Yeah. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I made my tea. I didn't give it time to brew, so it's probably tasting super weak right now. Feels like we haven't heard the granny voice in ages. Yeah, because I've been waking up at like 8 o'clock every morning. And I haven't really felt, I haven't been feeling tired too much, but I slept early last night and had a really long sleep. And long sleeps tend to make me more tired than my usual like 5 hours. And also, I guess I've been doing like a lot of collabs and like sort of like event streams, which meant I haven't really been had the freedom to be tired. But now, yeah, this is just a catch-up chat because I thought because we've just had 2 collab streams in a row. Sorry, I'm rubbing my eyes. We've had 2 collab streams in a row, so I thought maybe the Chips would be feeling like Fish is ignoring us. So that's why I did this chatting stream to catch up with everyone. Hi, Shinya. Hold on, let me just catch up if there's anything I've missed. It has been a while since I've been like super granny morning voice. They were saying that though, the collab with Bluebell, the pushing it one, I was super granny voice because I literally just rolled out of bed, turned my PC on, joined Discord, like I did it all in the span of 3 minutes, so I was definitely super granny voice during that collab. I was so late for that. Well, I'll tell you the story afterwards. Beans, I saw you post your merch. I saw on Discord you wrote, there's one merch thing I didn't photo, so people can enjoy that. Is that the thank you note? Is that the thank you note? Because I just want to know what you think of it, because that's actually what I'm most excited about. The thank you note. Because I worked really hard on that one. So I want to know like what you think of it and what everyone thinks of it. Oh my god, oh that's calm, oh no. So for background context for anyone here, there was like merch that was a pre-order merch for our debut, which was released in January, and it just got like, it's just started to arrive to everyone, I think. So I just wanted to know everyone's thoughts. What kind of tea is it? My usual English breakfast tea. I drink the same thing all the time. Most of the time I drink the same thing. YT Bog, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Good morning. Good morning, hello, welcome, and thank you for the gifted membership. WYT Bog, thank you. Flood, thank you for 2 months of Overclock memberships. Yeet. W Flood, thank you so much. A gaslighting thank you note? No. It's not gaslighting. I it was very good. It was well, Shinya would never know, but anyone else who receives theirs, or has received theirs, they'll find out. Gumi got her luggage back. Oh, good. I was telling her, I was hoping they'd send it back to her today. I'm glad they did on the same day. Oh, you did notice my morning voice in Bluebell's stream. I was trying so hard to sound energetic, but my voice was cracking like crazy. Awakage, good morning, one note. It's good much. I love the give up button. I feel like it's really motivational, the give up button. Oh, badge. I wish I bought the merch. Oh, don't worry, Drake. There'll always be like other merch runs, I think. That's not why. That note is why I'm a hater. I feel like you're a hater for other reasons, Beans. You've been a hater since the beginning. Beans has been a hater since I like debuted. Beans might have been one of my victims. For, you know, who knows? Probably why Beans was born a hater in my stream. The note was high quality. If no one posts it in a month, I'll post it later. Thank you, Beans. I appreciate it. Hi, Fish. I love you. Hi, Zero. Zero with the Riz as always. Merch. I love merch. I need merch. I'm really, really, really excited. Oh, Chitty Chin, thank you so much for the 2 months of Overclock memberships. Let's go, W Chitty Chin. Thank you, thank you. There'll be a birthday merch. Oh my god, my voice is cracking again. I'm actually really excited for the birthday merch because I worked really, 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 really hard on like planning it. So I'm hoping it's gonna be good. There's gonna be a voice pack with the note, and it's gonna be my second voice pack, I guess. It's gonna be released, and I'm gonna try harder on this one. I'm really bad at acting. And I feel like for good voice notes, you have to be quite good at acting in the like role or whatever. But I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Etienne, thank you so much for coming back to the Overclock memberships. 1 month of malicious compliance. Thanks for helping me stay sane at overtime. Thank you so much for joining this community and you know, spending your malicious compliance time with us. Really appreciate it. The first one you did was so good. I don't know, because like I was studying. I didn't study voice packs before that, right? So I just thought it was you know, you just do a scenario. I didn't realize it needed acting. And then I watched, like, I listened to other voice packs from, like, you know, other companies, and they're like actually role playing. I was like, whoa, wait, we were supposed to role play? So I'm gonna try, but if I don't, like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I won't. I'm not good at acting. I'm so bad. YT-Ball, thank you for 1 month of bite-sized chips. Proud to be a chip. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful you're a chip. Dan, thank you for 1 month. 1 month? Only 1 month, Dan. I've been like streaming for. Let me check. Oh my gosh, 4.5 months. 4.5 months. Birthday fish themed Lambo. Here we go. Imagine Lambo collaboration. You do great acting. You always act like you want toxic gamer when you play Rivals. What do you mean? That's not acting. That's real. Welcome back, Kuroi. I'm glad your mission was successful. Glad to have you back. Who needs living expenses when there's merch? Obviously, guys, don't put your living expenses, don't spend your living expenses on merch. Merch is just an extra. It's not something you actually need. It's not something you actually need. It's just, you know, if you want to have something extra. Because remember, merch doesn't support me. Merch is just for you, so it's only if you want it, then you can get it. It was good. I enjoyed it. Oh yeah, thank you so much, Jackie, for your Maro giving feedback on the voice pack. I really appreciated the breakdown. I really appreciated you pointing out certain things I did work hard on, like the background noises. So I really yeah, I really appreciated you pointing that out, because it's like, oh, it was noticed. Yay. Just you being yourself is good enough. Your voice pack is pretty great. I love it. I want to make it more high quality, so I'm gonna try. Maybe the birthday one won't have much acting in it, but I'm gonna try for whichever one's next. I'm gonna try and do like an actual role-playing one. It's like a challenge as well, right? I'm gonna challenge my skills. I'm gonna push myself to do better, I guess. Make a more entertaining one. It's not my first month, but I think since I let it end and restarted, it said 1 month. Yeah, I think it's about it's like streaks. If you do it for streaks, it says 2 months, 3 months, and stuff like that. It doesn't feel like that long. It really doesn't. I don't feel like I've been around for 4.5 months. It's almost 6 months. That's crazy. 6 months? Well, okay, 4.5 months. But isn't that a long time? How's it going? Fish wrestle for fins? What? Ban him. Theoretically, if we could wear or display the merch in public and draw more people in through it. I don't know. I mean, does that actually work? Has anyone ever worn any merch in public and someone's like, whoa, who's that? Or where's that from? And they end up following a VTuber because of your merch? Though I will tell you, there was this amazing merch I saw in Tokyo. So I was just like out. I think I was with someone. Who was I with? I think I was with... Might have been with Menno actually at the time. I think I was with Menno at the time. So we were out. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, we were out and I can't remember where we were. We were somewhere... I don't remember where we were. But we were going to like... We were just hanging out and going to like game centers and stuff. Wait, was I with Menno or was I with Reina? I don't know. I don't remember who I was with. I was just out. We're just having fun. And then it was either Menno or Reina. One of them were like, hey, look at that. And there was this guy in front of us who had like... He had like this happy on. He had like a whole load of merch. But his backpack was insane. His backpack was insane. Like, he had this like window in his backpack that had an iPad on it. So it looked like he had, I don't know, Pathfinder in Apex. You know that the screen he has on his chest. His bag had the screen. I'm pretty sure it was just an iPad or something. But it was like there was a screen on his bag. His entire backpack, like it was a screen, and the screen was playing videos of a certain streamer from a big company. A Japanese one. So it was like replaying like a really cute, like not even clips, it was just like an animation, and it looked really good. And obviously he had the merch of her like hanging off around the bag, across the bag and stuff. But it was like playing. It was like the most what's the word? Just like flamboyant looking. Flamboyant is probably not the right word. Like Easter bag I've ever seen. It was because of the screen. It was so cool. It was so cool. With Menno, you were lost. No, when I'm with Menno, I'm the one that I take the lead of taking us around. I think I was with Menno from... No, I think I might have been with Reina actually. I might have been with Reina. I don't know. I can't remember. It was one of them because only those two I was really hanging out with a lot. Because I think this was before Rhubarb even came. So it was either Menno or Reina. I just don't remember who. But either way, they're the ones who pointed it out actually. So actually, it might have been Reina. She's got very sharp eyes. So, Yeah, she the bag was very cool. It had the screen. It was like playing animation of the VTuber, as well as like VTuber merch hanging off their bag. It was just so clean and it was so cool. I actually have a video of it because I thought it was so cool. I took a sneaky video. It's like those trucks but person size. Oh yeah, they have those in Tokyo too. Like huge promo like lorries or trucks where on the side there's even like videos playing and stuff and music coming out to like promote the idol group's like newest single or something. I need fish stuff to wear on my bag. Do you? Well, I'm hoping there'll be stuff. Wait, I don't even remember. What is my what did I say? Let me see. I'm just gonna quickly look at what I planned for my next match because I don't remember if I had any. Oh yeah, there's no keychain in the next match run. There's no keychain and there are no badges because the reason I didn't include keychain and badges is because we already had it in the last merch run. So I wanted to do something different. My plan, by the way, the plan for the second merch run is okay, I'll tell you just 3 of the things. But I do plan to have a mug. I plan to have a small, like, round plush. And I plan to have, like, stickers. I think there might be, like, decal stickers so you can put them on your car and stuff. Or, like, stick them on anything. So, that's the plan. That's the plan. I hope the plan goes according to the plan. A plan goes accordingly, I should say. English, ESL. But there's no like a hanging merch, as in there's no badges or keychain stuff this time. But maybe in the next one. Maybe next one. Anyone gonna make a fish screen now? I don't think I'm that big yet, Shinya. Like, the VTuber I saw in the screen bag, like, they were a really huge one. They were famous. We have badge collectors. Yeah, but the badge was in the initial match. Maybe I'm gonna ask Yoey, like, if there's plans to sell the merch in Offkai. I think Yoey did say something like maybe there'll be merch at the table. A plushie? It's gonna be like a really small, like round, like face plushie. It's not like a full plushie. It's just like a little ball. It's like a ball. Ball plush. So Simple, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Welcome, good morning. Thank you so much. Will the plush be squishable and throwable? Yes. I know you've been like asking for something to squish and to throw. All of you have been saying you want something to throw it. So I thought, okay, a ball is throwable. a squishy plush ball. Wait, you guys have that many mugs? Okay, listen. I know you guys probably have a ton of mugs, but in my community at least, okay, the chips really wanted a fish mug because, you know, I drink tea, so it matches. That's why I decided to do a mug. And because there's a whole, like, in-joke about my tea going cold because I talk too much, and speaking of that, my tea... It's a hot day today, so the tea is still quite hot. Anyway, because the in-joke is about how my tea keeps getting cold, it's going to be what do you call it? Those thermo mugs. So your tea will stay hot or cold. If you put a cold drink in it, it will stay cold. Speaking Speaking of merch, my fish debut bundle is set to come next week. Yay! Whoever receives the merch, if you post it on Twitter, I'll you know, retweet it, like it. Please maybe tag it, like yeah, just TRiGGERPHiSH. I think will be okay. I'm buying 3 because 2 won't make it. Huh? What? What? Are you planning to destroy them? Squishable fish tummy manju. Oh my god. No, I'm not making a tummy one. I'm not making a tummy plush. Oh my... You guys are so obsessed with tummy. Like, what is wrong with you? Why not a fish-themed teacup then? Because of logistics. They end up breaking in transit, so a lot of merch suppliers refuse to do it because it costs them a lot of money and like sending new ones. I'm just gonna serve it to everyone who comes over. No way! You're not gonna use a fish mug for your guest. Don't do that. They're gonna think you're such a weirdo. You're supposed to use your guest mugs. You know my guest mugs or my guest cups? They're super cute. They're Pokemon. They're really cute ones. I should show you guys. Mugs are good, just like with any practical merch. I'll need to grab multiple. Why? By multiple, what are you proud to do? If it's the thermo mug though, they don't get destroyed easily because they're made of metal. The only thing that would touch the mug would be coffee. It would be tea deprived. Hey, I'm not anti-coffee. I'm a coffee drinker too. I'm a coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. You don't want to know how much fish merch I'm gonna buy and make. Wait, so are you actually making are you actually making a dakimakura? I don't believe it. If you are, I want to see it. I want to see this. Ripped tummy. Okay, look, listen. Why do you... Isn't it weird if you just went around with just a tummy? People are gonna be like, what the heck? Why is there just a tummy? Nice, I love Pokemon mugs. Fish has great taste. Well, they're like Pokemon teacups. I have a teapot and matching teacups. So whenever I have like afternoon tea parties at my place and I invite my, you know, friend over, I always serve the finest of China, which is my Pokemon tea set. My Pokemon tea set is for the guests only. Oh, for the guests only. But I do have like, hold on, I have Jaffa cakes right now. Gumi brought me some snacks from the UK, and one of them was Jaffa cakes, and she knows me so well. She knows me so well. She got me like snack pack sizes of stuff, because she knows like I don't eat that much in one go, because I'm just one person. So she got like snack pack versions of things, so I can eat them in like moderation and not have to throw everything away because I haven't finished it. But she got me a snack pack of Jaffa cakes, and there's three Jaffa cakes inside the pack. It's so good. I'm gonna eat them now. You love Jaffa cakes? Wait, Skit, when you went shopping that one time, did we tell you to get Jaffa cakes? I forgot. Next merge, we need the fin. Would you like a... Should we steal JP's bucket hat idea and sell a bucket hat with a fin on it? Fish, did you see the British shop open up in Shibuya? Yeah, so I saw that link, but it was like right before I started streaming Shinja, so I didn't get to see it. I scanned it a bit, but look, apparently a British shop opened this weekend in Tokyo. A British shop open selling British like food and stuff. So that's crazy. Like, now I can finally get actual legitimate British snacks and food and stuff. They even have Sarson's vinegar. Like, I can actually get my British groceries for once. Without asking Gummy to give them to me, ship them to me. Had them once years ago, they went bad. Wait, so do you have Jaffa Cakes in America? No, but a British friend told me about them a couple of years ago. You like them just from being told about them? Buy biscuits from the new shop and keep them in the freezer. Oh my god, guys. My crumpets are still in the freezer. My crumpets are still in there. I've never seen a Jaffa Cake in person. Just Google Jaffa Cakes, Cole. You'll see it on Google Images. When they told me about them, I bought them. So what do you think about them, Skit? You said you love them, but you haven't bought them again since, right? They're hard to find, but I managed. I heard about them thanks to the Yok cast, and I like chocolate orange as a combo. Yeah, me too. I really like chocolate and orange. My favorite is Terry's chocolate orange, which they apparently sell in that British shop. Jaffa Cakes are so yummy. I'm in heaven, I'm in heaven. So what should I buy from the British shop? Jaffa Cakes. I don't know, Maha. I'll go there first. I'll check it out. I'll see what they have, and then I'll give you some recommendations. No way, I thought you got them out. I didn't. I keep forgetting about them. Listen, they're frozen. They're fine, okay? Don't worry about it. They're frozen. Hi, KB. You love Jaffa Cakes? I didn't know Americans knew about Jaffa Cakes. Those crumpets are older than my nieces. How old are your nieces? It's only like a year old. I think. Wait. No. 2 years old? Hey, hold on. You might be onto something. Hold on. 2 years old. They might be 2 years old. But it's frozen. Take pictures. Wait, pictures. I thought you meant pictures of the crumpets, but I assume you mean the British shop, right? My niece is 8 months old. Wait. My crumpets are older than your niece. You're not lying. I had Jaffa Cakes, hobnobs, and digestives. Those are amazing choices, Drake. Those are very, very, good biscuit choices. Any British person can tell you. Those are top-notch choices. Hobnobs are very good, and so are digestives. Oh, you want to see the British shop? Apparently, there's like a picture on Reddit. So, if you wanna, Shinya has a link, I think. Maybe Shinya, you can send the link here. Those crumpets are gonna be old enough to see go to kindergarten. No, listen, I'll get them out. I'll get them out. I'll get them out. I don't need to be rationing anymore. I'm going back to the UK in the summer. I don't need to be rationing crumpets. Honestly, it wasn't about rationing though. I just honestly just forgot about them. But I will be getting them out. If they taste funny, if they taste like freezer burn, I'll just throw them away. But if they taste fine, I'll eat them. I wonder if they also sell sausage rolls. I think they wrote that. Hold on, let me just check the link again. It said, yeah, they do. Everything you could want, from hot sausage rolls, Marmite, Jaffa Cakes, Branston Pickle. Branston Pickle! Oh my gosh, I was literally talking about Branston Pickle with Gummy last week. Or this week? This week. Yeah, when she was here, I was telling her how much I missed Branston Pickle. Like a nice Branston Pickle and cheddar sandwich. Like, oh my god, I was telling her how much I missed that. She was looking at me with such disgust. She was like, oh, you're so British. But it's like, okay, Inev, Branston pickles and like, you know, a sharp cheddar and a Branston pickle sandwich is so good, right? Like a Plowman's or something. Jackass as well, don't you agree? She was like giving me such a disgusted look and saying, oh my god, you're so British. How could you like that? But I miss, like, there's no point of me buying a Branston pickle here because like there's no sharp cheddar here. They don't sell sharp cheddar. They don't sell cheddar at all in Japan. So there's no point of me. I mean, I guess I can go to Costco and buy like American cheese, but that's a lot of effort just for like a cheese and pickle sandwich. Cheese and pickle sandwich? Croy, can you not make that face? I'm telling you, cheese and pickle sandwiches are so good. Just make it yourself. You need Branston pickle. I feel like Branston pickle is the only pickle you should use for a cheese and pickle sandwich. I could run to that market and get some Jaffa cakes, but why didn't you get some last time, Skid? If you knew you liked them, you should have gotten them last time. You're gonna take us to shopping with you again, Skid? For context to anyone who's not in the Discord, Skid told us about this like huge international supermarket next to him, and he said there was like a massive British section, and we were like, okay, take us shopping with you. So he started taking pictures of like every section and saying, oh, what should I get? And he was just like buying everything we told him to get. And then he did a live stream in the Discord doing a live snack review. It was so good. They can sell you the tin beans. Yeah, I can buy beans for once. What? How do they live without cheddar? No cheddar in Japan? Yeah, I don't know. Cheese is just... I don't know. Cheese is not cheese here. Cheese tastes like something... Cheese doesn't taste like cheese here. And they have like soft cream cheeses, but again, they have like very weak flavor. But actual sharp cheeses and different varieties of cheeses, they don't have it. The Brit shop sells Yorkies. Shame fish is banned from eating. I don't think anyone other than British people would get the reference. But you know what? I'm a rule breaker. I've always eaten Yorkies. Yeah, there's no clotted cream here either. But yeah, they don't have proper cheese here, like cheddar as well. I found this thing that said it was American. I saw this thing, a packet saying it's cheddar cheese, right? And I bought it from a Japanese supermarket. And when I opened it, it was that orange American, like, you know, the orange American plastic cheese. That's what it was. It wasn't actual proper like cheddar that you'd find in the UK. My favorite is hobnobs. I like oatmeal mixed with chocolate. I am a, you know, people are gonna find this so controversial, right? But I really like oatmeal. So my favorite cookies are the oatmeal and raisin ones. In Sainsbury's specifically, Sainsbury's oatmeal and raisin cookies from the bakery section, specifically those ones are my favorite. I feel like oatmeal adds a really nice texture. The Discord sounds like a fun time. You can join the Discord, it's free. The Discord is free to join. The chips are very friendly. The chips love welcoming new chips with their smooches. And the chips are always hanging out in the Discord every day. So if you're looking to just have fun, if you're bored, join the Discord. Cow products are hard to get on an island nation with very few cows. Yep, exactly, Cole. That's the issue with Japan and its lack of cheese. A lot of cheese is imported, but obviously it's very expensive. Like a lot of the cream cheese is imported from France. Find a cheesemonger in Japan. Maybe there's some good cheese there, but probably more expensive if it's imported. I think it's very hard to find those, and yeah, it's extremely expensive, and because it's mostly imported. But also, you wouldn't really find that in Tokyo. Maybe you'd find it in like Hokkaido, but like... Yeah, in Tokyo I think it's gonna be hard. We've been to loads of afternoon teas in Japan, and all the clotted cream is fake, says Fish and Gumi. Yeah, because it's not clotted cream. You do know, Shinya, the cream they give us when we go to afternoon tea in Japan is whipped cream. You can't tell? Yeah. It's not clotted cream. You've been to afternoon tea with us in London as well, so you should know that is not real. I like oatmeal, just not in my cookies. But if it's in cookie form, she beats us in the Discord. I do not abuse the chips, nor do I beat the chips in the Discord. Don't believe what the hate watch is saying. I don't. Oatmeal and raisin, not even oatmeal and chocolate. I'm shit. Okay, but listen, hold on. The raisins have a nice, like, sour and sweet taste, right? So it goes with the kind of bland oatmeal flavor, and it adds a lot of, like, you know, flavor depth of flavor. That's why. Chocolate is just sweet. I wouldn't. No, actually, I wouldn't want it mixed. I don't think I'd want it mixed with chocolate. I believe you, but I don't think I care too much about the distinction. That's oh my gosh, Shinya, this is why I can't trust you. This person who thinks coffee and chocolate taste the same. We have never lied. The chips are all liars. I would lie. Yes, you would, wouldn't you, Skit? The chips are all liars. All of you, liars. Lying chips. All of you. Anyway, I'm looking at the link again. Finally, as of Friday, the British shop in Shibuya has opened after a delay of stock at customs. Everything you could want, from hot sausage rolls, Marmite, Jaffa cakes, Branston pickle, British back bacon. Oh yeah, bacon as well, because bacon here is a bit weird. It's like ham. It's not real bacon, it's just ham. Mr. Whippy's 99. Mr. Whippy's 99? Like a flake?
$13.37 has been fished from Beans. Thanks for keeping this server running. My elite contribution says I do not lie.
Beans, thank you for the your elite contribution to the server. The elite contribution, hold on, it has text with it. Let me read it. The elite contribution says that Beans is a big doo-doo liar pants. Yep, that's what it says. Sorry, I just read it. Listen, Beans, I don't make the rules around here. I just read what it says, the fine print at the back. So, fine print says you're a big doo-doo liar. I can't, you know, I can't do anything about that. I've never lied a day in my life. We need a lie detector test for all of you, where you get shocked and turn into deep fried chips every lie you tell. I never lie, I just leave out stuff sometimes.
$13.37 has been fished from Beans. Thanks for keeping this server running. TRiGGERPHiSH.
What is he talking about, guys? Who am I gaslighting? I never gaslight. Gaslight's not even a real word. Why am I being accused of gaslighting? Why would I ever gaslight the chips? When I call you guys liars...
$4.04 has been fished from a coin. Thanks for keeping this
server running. Coin?
Error. Falsehood not found.
I fished 404 from a coin. Error, falsehood not found. Who's this? Who is it? Thank you anyway. But again, as I said, I don't lie. So when I call you guys liars, they're just facts. I have to just speak facts, okay? I can't just tell everyone misinformation. I've got to tell everyone the truth, which is you guys are liars. Is mocha the same as double chocolate for this person? That's so true. Shinya, when you drink a mocha, does it taste like chocolate or coffee? Does it taste like double chocolate or double coffee? I've never thought about that. Considering your Beans spilled. I feel like, listen, Beans is such a hate watcher. All Beans does is lie. A lying hate watcher. Doo-doo liar pants. That's Beans. And the rest of the chips. Can you teach us to read, please, Fish? It's been months. I can't. Again, like, I don't know why. Like, I'm really lamenting over this. I don't know how. Out of all the streamers, I have the most illiterate and uneducated community. Like, how did that work? How does that work out? Are you drawn to me because I'm a teacher? I'm a great teacher fish? What the heck? V, thank you so much for the super chat. I would never lie. Exit out, exit out. Yeah, no, you're so right. You're so right, Beans. You would never lie. Beans would never lie, guys. Help. I'm being forced to say this. I'm being bribed. Yeah, you would never lie. No, Beans isn't. Who who called Beans a liar? Who was that? Was that one of my other personalities that called Beans a liar? Whoa. Someone needs to speak to them. The scenario Fish is talking about is when I was eating a mocha ice cream. For some reason I couldn't taste the coffee. Maybe because it was cold, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Shinya. I don't know. The chat reflects the streamer. Hold on. You guys do not reflect me. I don't know where you all came from, but you don't reflect me. The more empty the think muscle is, the more fish can exercise it for us. Why am I exercising your muscles? Go exercise it yourself. I just turn my brain off when I turn off my work laptop. Same. Same. When I'm not hacking, brain is off. Hey, I learned boisterous for you, fish. Don't remind me of that. Don't remind me of that. Oh my gosh, don't remind me. Bribed? I said bribed. I was bribed. Beans is just 3 letters away from bribe, right? I'm being bribed. Nicholas, thank you so much for the super chat. We're trying to make you look smarter by being extra stupid. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. So what you're telling me is, you're acting like you're stupid. You're saying that you're not really stupid. You're just pretending to be stupid. To make me look good. But let's think about this. Are you really pretending? Because I feel like you guys are not very good at acting. Number one. Number two. Do you really need to make me look smarter, the most smartest streamer in the world? Is that, is it really necessary? Because I don't think it is. I think this sounds and looks like a smelly doo-doo excuse. It sounds like a pretty doo-doo excuse. The ship's playing 5D chess. You guys are not smart enough for 5D chess. You guys can't even spell. but you know what? If it makes you feel better, we can pretend. We can pretend that's what you're doing. That's okay. The chat reflects the streamer. We're both bad at acting. Okay. That's a point. That's definitely a good point. Okay. That's fine. That's true.
37 cents has been fished from Cryptic Kai. Thanks for keeping this server running. I'm not acting. I am legitimately stupid and illiterate.
I'm legitimately stupid and illiterate. Wait, why did I say that? Oh my god, why did I leave that? Why did I read that out loud? Why did I read that out loud? Oh my god, did I get tricked? Did I get tricked? Mods! The stream's getting deleted. No, the stream's getting deleted. The stream's getting deleted. The stream is getting deleted. I'm sorry, guys. That's it. Stream's getting deleted. Mods! No, that's not what I meant. Mods, ban him. You know what? I'm gonna ban you myself. I'm gonna ban you myself. For doing that, I'm banning you. That's right. Enjoy it. That's just calm little, you know, 1 minute ban. You know, small 1 minute ban. Think about what you've done. Think about what you've done. Think about what you've done. 1 minute. 1 minute in the naughty corner. 1 minute in the naughty corner to think about what you've done. Alright? I'll give you 1 minute. Reflect on your actions. Reflect. "21 times. I feel like someone has maybe done the ban Kai command too much. But anyway, yeah. Hold on, my tea. It's gone cold. Right, anyway, so that's what happens, guys. If you ever try to trick me, just an innocent streamer, into saying stuff like that, you'll get the ban. Because I'm the mod. I'm the mod here, okay? Innocent? Are you saying I'm not innocent? Wait, what do you mean? Why innocent with a question mark? Of course I'm innocent. I'd even go as far to say I may be the most innocent stream. Okay, I can't say that, but I'm one of the most innocent streamers you'll ever meet. I've never lied. I've never done anything wrong. I'm always truthful. I'm always very kind. Indeed, I am an actor fooling everyone to ensure no one finds out about my grand scheme. Drake, thank you for your super chat. What's your grand scheme, Drake? What is it? I feel like you've made your schemes. Very obvious. I feel like we know your schemes, Drake. You can't say that. Why can't I say it? Why? I am very, very innocent. You get my jokes, you are not innocent. But the Yorkie joke is not like some kind of bad joke. Okay, to explain the Yorkie joke, on the packet of Yorkie, the chocolate, it says not for girls or something. That's not even... Anyone can understand that. Yep, you've never threatened the chips with 19 inches. That's very not innocent. I'm just copying... Wait, what? Does 19 inches mean something bad? Weren't you guys talking about Venom in 19 inches and I thought it was some kind of meme? You mean like he's 19 inches tall, right? Isn't that what it means? Did it have a bad meaning to it? Am I misunderstanding something? Is it the same thing as the Pocket Rocket thing where I said I didn't understand it? Flapjack, thank you so much for my 1 month. I can't believe Kai is gone. My Marvel Rivals duo. Also 1 month if he... Wait, shouldn't Kai be back by now? Hasn't it been over 1 minute? Not that one. Never mind. Oh, wait, what joke did I get? What joke did I understand? I feel like I'm really bad at understanding like naughty jokes. I'm really oblivious. Innocent, are you like a vampire seeing chats innocence for your own? None of you are innocent. I don't believe any of you are innocent. Fish doesn't know. She doesn't get it. Wait, what? 19 inches tall. Wait, what were you talking? Wait, huh? Hold on a second. She's gaslighting us. She said whip it out. Hold on. Well, the statue was described as 19 inches of venom, but the internet... I saw that about the statue, so I thought it was like his height. I thought... Huh? Does it mean something else? Hold on. Have I been saying something something bad this whole time. You just let me say it. We thought you knew? I just copy what you guys say. I copy what you guys say. Hang on. Please, thank you for the super chat. I'm innocent. I pray to cleanse my sins. Huh? The statue is 19 inches tall, but the phrase 19 inches of venom isn't alluding to his height. What is it alluding to? How did you not know? You're joking. Huh? Wait, hold on. Okay, listen. If this has a bad meaning, I had no idea. You guys make me listen. I told you that I end up like accidentally kind of saying what I hear other streamers say and other gamers say. But I you know, the other day, Addie was streaming and she was talking about tattoos. listen to this. Listen, the other day Addie was streaming and she was talking about tattoos, and I said, "Oh, you're gonna." I don't want to say this. I'm so embarrassed. Addie was talking about tattoos, and I said the word, like she said I think she said I can't remember what she was saying, but I think I said the word like I said something like, oh, I don't know what I said. Oh, you want a tramp stamp? And she was like, fish. Do you know what that means? I was like, I thought tramp stamp was a slang word for tattoo. And she said no. A tramp stamp is like a tattoo that's like on your lower back. Oh my god, my face is so hot right now. I feel so embarrassed. Didn't know. I didn't know that at all. Oh my god. I didn't know. No one told me. I've only ever seen these things used in context, so I just thought it meant tattoo. I didn't know it meant like a specific tattoo placement. And he was just laughing at me. But she taught me, so okay, I learned from her. So listen, I'm really smart. Now when it comes to your internet slang and things like that, maybe I'm not so smart. I'm not so street smart. Slang smart. Time to get 19 inches of venom. Did I see a comment saying, okay, so hold on, I just read something earlier. You know how venom uses tendrils? Well, so you're saying his tendrils are like 19 inches long. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? I'm just saying. They worded it out in an official post. Treat yourself to 19 inches of venom, so people understood it differently. I thought it meant like the I saw that. Wasn't it a tweet or something? I don't know. I remember seeing it, but I thought, because I remember it was like being memed on the internet. But I thought it literally just meant like the height of the statue. Because that's pretty big, right? So it's like her high quality figure. She calls us stupid. Who's illiterate now? Okay. I'm not illiterate because I can actually read and write. Stupid! Okay. Maybe when it comes to like slang or, you know, things like this, maybe, possibly. Possibly. Is Fish baiting us? I don't think I am. I don't think I am. Do I sound like I am? Would I say all this stuff if I knew what it really meant? Would I say it if I knew what it really meant? When you taught me me the other stuff that I was saying that meant bad things. I stopped saying it. I stopped saying it, so I just didn't know. Hi Matt! Dap me up, homie! Exclamation mark Matt. Everyone say hi to Matt. Matt hasn't been here for ages. We did a stream or fish that says different slang terms she knows and we tell her what it really means. I'm scared now. Cause like, I'm really glad that you guys think that I knew what I was saying this whole time. And you probably thought, oh, this fish is so cool. She knows all these like internet words and she knows how to use them properly. I'd rather let you guys think that than know the truth. That I just hear my friends or people say that kind of stuff and I repeat it and I don't even know what it means. I have no idea. It's been ages. I feel like it has been ages. I haven't really seen you around. I was playing Repo with us last night. I think I saw it in the VC, but I was busy. It was busy last night. Can't remember what I was doing. I was so busy. Always lots of work to do. To be fair, Fish is a family-friendly streamer. Exactly. I'm so family-friendly. So, in the true sense of the word, I am so family-friendly. I'm not impressionable. It's just like when you hear these things, like, you know, people just saying stuff when you're playing games or watching a stream, you kind of just pick it up. Gamer words, right? Gamer words. So, all I need to be told is, oh, it has a bad meaning. I'll stop saying it. That's all. That's all. She's family friendly until she starts playing COD. Hold on. When I played Black Ops, I didn't say anything bad though. I didn't say anything bad. I wasn't even swearing. I said to them they're really nice people whenever I got angry. It's not bad, it's just a dirty joke. I don't do dirty jokes. I'm a family friendly, you know, Christian streamer, God-fearing, okay? Eat poo. Okay, but is saying eat poo bad? Eat poo, that's basically like, you know, primary school insults. Still waiting on the C word? I'm never gonna say it. I almost said it. When I was playing, I think it was a couple of days ago, I was playing Marvel Rivals. I almost said it. I was like, hold back, don't be toxic, don't be toxic. And I wasn't. I'll be friendly, by the way. W me. Anyway, I didn't finish reading that Reddit post. Okay, so they have Mr. Whippy's 99, Sarson's malt vinegar. I really want to get that. HP sauce. I want that too. HP sauce, nice in a sandwich. And baked beans. Yay! White cheddar. Wait, it has cheddar cheese. Scones as well, cereal, Cumberland sausages, lots of chocolate, it's all there. They've done so well opening weekend, they're closed until Wednesday to restock the shop. Ooh. Get going once it's open again for the taste of home and chat to the friendly shop staff. Very positive atmosphere and lots of Brits about. Is that Weetabix I see in the picture? Below the baked beans? They have loads of Walker's shortbread, but they already sell those in Tokyo, so I don't think that's exactly necessary. But they have cream eggs. Yum. Yorkies, picnic, jammy Dodgers. You know what Gumi got for me? She got me a really, really giant jammy Dodger, like a single jammy Dodger, a giant one. I'm reading the comments of this Reddit thread now. Oh. We have Twix in America, but Mars bars aren't really common. Do you not have Mars chocolates in America? Still, the Americans. Finally, the UK is worldwide known for good food. Where's the Monster Munch? Actually, Gumi got me some Monster Munch. Oh, they have another picture in the thread. I'm gonna open that. Gumi brought me some Monster Munch. I finished them all already. They have Warburtons? Oh no, someone just posted a picture of that. They have PG Tips, Yorkshire Tea, Oh. Well, Gumi also got me some PG tips. She got me some special PG tips. I'm not really a PG tip drinker, but I'm gonna try it out. She said they're like some premium PG tips. I'm not sure what makes them premium, but I'll give them a try. I have enough tea. I waste way too much tea, actually. I don't need to buy any in my next trip. I don't see crisps. Yeah, I don't think they have a picture of it. But I'll go check the shop out next week at some point, probably. So, I'll see what they have. I see Mars bars all the time. I don't remember seeing Mars bars actually when I went. Try saying that 3 times fast. Jammy dodges, jammy dodgy, jammy dodges is really hard to say. It's like a tongue twister. Jammy dodges, jammy dodger, magic dodger, jammy dodger, jammy dodger. Okay, how about all of you chips try to say jammy dodges fast? Jammy dodges, jammy dodger, jammy dodger. Jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges. Jammy dodges, jammy dodges. Wait, that's really hard. Jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy. Yeah. You spell it like this. Hold on. It's jammy dodges. Jammy dodges. It's a biscuit in the UK. Jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges. Jammy dodges, Dammy dodges. That's what I keep saying. I keep saying dammy dodges. Jammy dodges. Jammy dodges. Okay, it gets a bit hard. It does get a bit hard. Jammy dodges. Jammy dodges. I can't say it. It's like red lorry, yellow lorry. Red lorry, yellow lorry. Saying it really fast. I want to go to Fortnum and Mason again for more biscuits soon. You know, I have some Fortnum and Mason biscuits, Shinya, still. That are 2 years old. The last time I went to UK, I bought some and I still have them. I should probably throw them. Well, Fortnum and Mason do have good biscuits. I can't wait to go back to the UK in the summer. I'm so excited. What's wrong with you? Okay, so I end up buying a lot of food, but there's just too much to eat, so I kind of like don't. I know it's a waste. I felt really bad, but I should buy less. I think I should just buy less. Always honest here. Hold on. I think that this time I know that I need to like buy less snacks next time I go, so I can actually save more suitcase space as well. I want to go to the UK to drink the tap water. Why specifically the tap water in the UK? I don't even drink tap water in the UK. It tastes like... tastes disgusting.
Has been fished from Cryptic Kai.
Tastes disgusting in Japan as well, though.
Running. Jammy dodges, 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 jammy dodges.
Making TTS say jammy dodges.
Jammy dodges, jammy dodges,
jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges, jammy dodges. Okay, I said it like at least 4 times, probably. Thank you, Kai, for the server contribution. If you're in Scotland, they'll praise the water. Yeah, if it's Scotland or even Scotland is fine. Though saying that, I was in Wales, I was in Cardiff, and the water tasted like bleach. It tasted disgusting. So I think maybe North Wales also has nice water, but South Wales doesn't. Scotland does though. It's a Hydra Wyvern thing. We just like tasting and ranking water. It's a Wyvern thing. Is that why Addy did that? Addy did a water taste test stream. It's just the south. So you're saying the south of the UK has disgusting water? Well, you live at the lake, so obviously your water's gonna taste good. I think tap water tastes different depending on the region. Yeah, like, you know, London's water is kind of... It comes from the Thames, so, like... it doesn't taste good. Tea tastes different because the water's different. Yeah, like, I think I told you already, right? The tea tastes different in Japan because the water's not hard. Hard water's pretty gross. Not with tea, though. It tastes good with tea. But the... Yeah, Thames water is very dirty tasting. Thames water is... Well, the Thames is dirty, isn't it? Thames is very dirty. It's like a muddy coloured water as well. Which is weird because like there used to be a lot of fish that lived, and eels actually. You know why London was famous for eel pies and jellied eels? Because eels used to... There used to be an abundance of eels in the Thames. So they used to fish up the eels and eat them. What? I lived on a lake and tap water tastes so gross on the lake. Well, I meant because Anev lives in a very countryside area that's very fresh and lots of mountains and lakes and rivers and things. So I think you'd assume the water would be cleaner there. Drinking water from the Manguera? What does that mean? It's probably why I never got good. What? Wait, what is that? You have different blends of tea for hard and soft water. Yeah, apparently there's special tea bags as well. Well, yeah, blends of tea just for soft water. I want to try that, actually. What I remember the most from London is the smell of the Thames River. What did it smell like? What did it smell like? Tell us about the Thames River smell, guys. I heard the Thames has gotten a lot cleaner. Is that true? I don't know. Every time I see the Thames, it's always a very horrid, muddy color. Like, every time I take a picture, it looks so bad. Even filters can't make it look blue and clean. Yeah, the comedians swam in the River Thames and got sick the other year. Yeah, the Thames is really dirty, especially because people, like, throw their rubbish in it and, like, they probably pee and poo in it, to be honest. Like, I don't even know what's going on. Like, it's such a disgusting color. And that's our main water source in London. So, smell like the sewage from the toilet in... How did you smell the sewage from the toilet in Repo? How are you smelling? How are you smelling for a video game? It does smell like sewage though. The Thames does smell really bad. If the water was any harder here, it would come out of the faucet as mineral cubes. Oh no. Yeah, I guess if the water's that hard, you do need a soft water filter. But I mean, at least in London, it does leave a lot of limescale, but for drinking, I don't think it tastes bad. But it leaves a ton of limescale inside the kettle. I remember having to descale my kettle like every month in the UK. I feel bad for all the fish that got evicted from the Thames. Yeah, so I think there's like less aquatic life now in the Thames because it's so like dirty. But yeah, there was a lot of eels in there. A lot of eels, which is why in London, like eel pie, jellied eels, all that stuff is like, you know, all of that stuff is very, very, all that food was very common back in the past because there were so many eels in the Thames. Darfid, you still have the fit in your name. Welcome to the Overclock Chips! Welcome! Yippee! Thank you so much for joining the Overclock memberships. Dar, thank you. London was the cholera capital back in the 1800s. Oh my god, things are so bad in like especially Victorian era London. It was so unhygienic. Like they used to poo in like they didn't have like actual sewage systems and like pipes, so they used to poo in a hole in the ground and it would just drop down. It would drop down like a gigantic pipe in their house and drop down on the ground. So if you happen to be like cleaning out the poo pile, like you're probably a poor Victorian child and cleaning it, and someone happened to be pooing in front of you or like above you or peeing, it will drop on your head, and loads of like kids would die from like that. Oh yeah, they also used to like throw it out of the window as well. They also used to like, you know, when they used to sell ice cream. Oh, it was so bad. So they used to sell ice cream at like little carts, and they'd only sell like for like a half-pence. Like they'll let you have like a little lick. They'll sell licks of ice cream, and then they'll put it back, and the next person could buy it and have a few licks. So they'd be all licking from the same ice cream, and it would all be like diseased and dirty. So like loads of kids would just die because of like catching diseases from each other. The penny lick, yeah, I think it was that. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was a penny lick, right? Yeah. It was crazy, that era of the UK. Is that what the penny lick means? Yeah, so it was like 1 penny and you get to have a few licks of an ice cream. And then they'd put it back in the cart and the next person pays a penny and gets to lick it. It was so disgusting. Like, I don't understand like why the UK was so disgusting at that era. Like, their hygiene was just something else. It was so uncivilized. And when you compare it to like other countries, like let's say, I don't know, China at the time, right? It was so, oh my god, like it's crazy. Like, how can one country on the other side of the world be like, you know, light years ahead in civilization, and then you've got the UK? It was so bad. And that's why UK had so many diseases. It had so many diseases at the time, because like they would just be throwing their pee and their poo everywhere and, you know, licking ice creams together. It was disgusting. It was so bad. But I guess France also had their problems too, so I can't really just, you know, rag on the UK too much. Not in front of my salad. Sorry, Flood. Doesn't know you eating. But yeah, it was definitely a really bad time in the UK, I think. Western hygiene was pretty bad. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so uncivilized. Communal vanilla, best flavor. That was so disgusting. When I read about it, I was so disgusted. I've seen kids do worse these days. Honestly, we're not come much further. Yes, but at least, okay, at least. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. At least, you know, we have a proper sewage system for the loos. Bathing back then was also not a popular thing in the Western countries. Yeah, that was another issue. Like, the lack of, like, washing. Everyone was just so dirty. Also, I just bought an ice cream. Thanks, Fish. You're welcome. You're welcome, 50 yen. Enjoy your ice cream. It's okay. You're the only one licking it. It's okay. New York back in the day was also disgusting. Do you guys have New York stories? Go on. No, I don't think I will, Matt. I don't think I will. Does the UK actually have a proper sewage system now? Yes, it does. There aren't any like sewage related issues. Now let's talk about France. The facts may be a little bit wrong. Maybe if Zaku knows more than me, he can correct me. But when I went to Paris with Gumi, I can't remember. We went a few years ago. We went to Paris, right? And we... Oh no. No, listen. We went to Paris, and one of the favorite places we like to go to is the catacombs. And the catacombs, I don't know if you know the history of it. So it's like full of like bones of like, you know, dead people's bones, and it was so full of bones that they turned it into like an art piece, like an underground, like what's the word, tunnel passages. And they made like bone art with it, so there's like a very beautiful, like, you know, pieces of bones. I don't know how to say it in a nice way, like, I don't know, a heart shape made of skulls kind of thing. So, yeah, the catacombs is a very cool place. It does get kind of scary because you realize you're like way deep underground, just surrounded by loads of bones. I couldn't have a panic attack in the catacombs being locked in a small space with hundreds of human corpses. Well, they're not corpses, it's just bones. But, The bone tunnels. Yeah. So okay. So I didn't have like any panic attacks or like feelings of claustrophobia until I got almost at the end. So I started feeling it when we were around the end, so I really had to leave. But when I was in there, if you don't think about it, it's quite cool. But yeah, it's kind of scary. Aren't most of the catacombs still not fully mapped out? Yes, that's another thing. So people used to like break into the catacombs just to try and explore it, because it goes underneath the whole city. Like you can't see how deep it goes. And loads of people just break in and like they try to like explore it or do like, you know, illegal things underneath the city. But yeah, it's hard to leave because you can get trapped inside. It's possible that you can't find the exit. So usually the guided tours, they do close off a lot of the areas. The original back rooms is the back rooms were made of bones. Anyway, no one's asking about the bones. Do you know where the bones came from? I can't even do enclosed water slides. My claustrophobia is so bad, so no thanks. What about flights then, Matt? When you're on a plane, how do you feel about being on a plane? How do you feel about planes? Because I started developing claustrophobia on planes. There's a horror movie that the catacombs went straight down to heck. Oh, you mean hell? Human arts and crafts. Yeah, like made of human parts. Made of human bones. But I mean, what else are you going to do with all the bones? Poor people, probably. There's actually a very interesting history of why those bodies were all there. It's actually a very disgusting history. So basically, well, firstly, I want to say there's over 6 million. Like, that we don't even know. They still don't know the full count, but there's over 6 million bodies in the catacombs. And yeah, so there's over like 6 million bodies in the catacombs. So it's basically a massive underground grave if you think about it. And yeah, the reason why or how it was created was because there was like loads of dead bodies. I can't remember which disease it was. It was like a whole load of diseases, but like it was mainly like a whole load of like health issues due to like the whole, like, you know, we were talking about the poor hygiene and sanitation of London at the time, right? Paris was also the same. There was really bad like hygiene and sanitation. So people like so there used to be like, okay, so basically they didn't, whenever people died, right, they didn't actually bury them properly. So all the cemeteries would be like overflowing with dead bodies, and because of the dead bodies, the decomposition of the dead bodies and like the smell spread across the entire city and would go into like the water wells in people's homes, and that's what led to like outbreaks of cholera and like typhoid and other like waterborne like diseases as well, because the corpses would actually like start seeping into the groundwater where people drank. So they would be drinking like decomposed body water, and there'd be like a ton of diseases just spreading from that. It came to the point where like there was a building next to a cemetery that collapsed because the pressure of the decomposing bodies. There's so many bodies that they basically broke into a building, because there was like so many building up. It broke a wall of a building, and that all spilt into the building, and it would like, you know, the decomposed bodies would just be like spreading everywhere, and and people would be like breaking into homes and buildings because there was just like so many of them. So basically the reason why there were so many bodies is because Paris was super overpopulated, and there's loads of like open sewers everywhere. So cemeteries that had been used for like centuries would be literally layered with bodies. Like they wouldn't even be finished decomposing, and then another body would be thrown on top. So it was like basically a massive like public health nightmare situation. And that's how, okay, so basically that's what happened, right? So all these bodies were just like everywhere. There's too many bodies, and everyone was getting contaminated and dying even more. And there was just too many bodies building up, masses and masses of bodies just building up. So they were like, what are we gonna do with all these bodies? Because the air was contaminated, the water supply was contaminated. Everyone kept dying and dying because of like cross contamination and, you know, airborne and waterborne diseases. So the Paris decided, like the government, I guess, decided to move the bones to, like, there used to be like limestone quarries beneath Paris, and they decided to like move all the bones underneath the ground. So that's like how the bones made it. So the quarries were like unused, I think, because they were already like a maze. Yeah. A maze, that's the word I was thinking of before. So there was already like the maze of quarries underground, which weren't being used. So they decided to throw all the bones underground. So I think this was in the 1700s as well. All this hustle when they could just burn the bodies. There were way too many bodies, and also burning bodies would also cause air pollution. Cause and air contamination as well. And yeah, exactly, they take a long time to burn. And also bones don't burn easily. And there were like 6 million bodies. There's like a lot of bodies to burn. So basically it took years for them to like move all the bones. And you know what they used to do? They would move the bones at night. So not to scare people, they'll like have carts of bones and just move it underground. Like, that's the image of it in my head is really funny. So after a big epidemic, it wasn't like one epidemic that caused it though, Shinji. It was like a whole, like, it was just there wasn't like one certain disease that caused it. The diseases actually came because of the decomposed bodies.
Thanks for keeping this server running. Thank you for the history lesson. W educational streamer.
Matt, thank you so much for the lead contribution. Thank you for the history lesson, W educational streamer. Wait, I haven't finished. But thank you, you're welcome. Let me finish telling you the history. So they actually, they carted off all the bones at night underground to the to the limestone quarries beneath Paris. So the limestone quarries were already a huge maze that weren't fully mapped out. So it was already there. They didn't make the maze just for the bones. However, they did arrange all the bones into like a really nice pattern. So like skulls and femur bones were stacked to form the walls and the pillars and the arches. Because it was also intended to honor the dead, right? It was solving the whole, like, you know, nightmare of bones and bodies building up above ground. But they also wanted to like respect and honor the dead. And that's why they turned it into like the walls and like art and things like that. And it wasn't until the 19th century that they actually opened the catacombs and allowed people to visit and see. But yeah, it's really cool because it's kind of like the darker side of Paris that a lot of people don't know about. Like, it's really cool though, because like you can actually, I learned all of this information from the tour. So we went on a tour with like an audio tour, and I was listening and reading the history, because they have like little plaques explaining stuff. It's really cool. Like, you get to learn about the history, so it's very interesting. But yeah, technically, even today, the parts that you can tour is only a small section that's open to the public. Like, the rest of it's off limits. So it's usually like, you know, the explorers or people who break in who kind of like try to explore it. But it's very cool. No, the darkest side of Paris is the service. Okay, hold on. We went to Paris like a couple of years ago. It wasn't that bad. We didn't go to the disgusting areas this time. We only went to the nice areas. So it actually wasn't that bad. Paris is already bad enough. Hold on, listen. You know I'm all about the Paris and the French hate. But we actually went to nicer areas this time, and I actually really enjoyed it in Paris. And we didn't stay like directly in Paris this time. We stayed a little bit like on the outskirts, because we went to Paris for Japan Expo a couple of years ago, and yeah, it wasn't that bad because we did our research this time. Wasn't there that one story going around about some people chilling in the catacombs watching movies and stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do like they host like events, illegal events in there. Parisians are like, they don't give a crap. Parisians don't give a crap. Like, I don't know how to tell you this. They are so like, they will just do whatever they want. They don't fear authority. They don't. We didn't run into pickpockets this time. Wait, Shinya, were you with us? You were! Oh my god. I deleted Shinya from my memory. Oh yeah, you were with us, weren't you? I forgot. The darkest side of Paris is the friends we made along the way. Have you been to Paris, Fugi? You live in Japan, right? By the way, this is the Fugi who does the Fugi tech Fugi. Am I saying your name right? Is it Fuji or Fugi? Because it has Mount Fuji logo. The Parisian is a strange individual. Do you live in... Wait, is this too much information? Do you live in Paris, Saku? Or do you live like outside of Paris? Do you live in the south of France, the fancy part? You deleted me from the Paris trip? I just forgot. I forgot you. No, okay. I remember. We're staying in the same room. I do remember. I remember you were there. I remember. I was just thinking of Japan Expo. I don't remember seeing you in Japan Expo. That's why. Still, the gap of the beauty of small French cities and Paris is insane. Yeah, no, definitely. Though, saying that though, there are obviously nice tourist areas of Paris, sorry. And we basically stuck to the nice tourist areas of Paris this time. Parisians tend to behead authority figures. They are very anti-authority. They do like their revolutions. But you know what? It's a good thing though, because like it's a good thing because when you think of like, I don't know, the situation the UK is going through right now, I wish people would start like, you know, doing some sort of revolution or protest because things are getting so bad. The problem is UK's culture, British people are just very mild and they kind of just like, you know, kind of take everything, whereas Parisians don't. French people don't. So I think we could take a leaf out of the French's book, to be honest. I live in Tokyo now. Pronounced Fuji. Oh, so it's Fuji! Why is it spelled with a G if it's pronounced Fuji? I've been to places in Europe, but not Paris. Why not Paris? What have you got against the French? The French people are so cool. They're tough as nails and don't give it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think some countries or some people can learn from the French, to be honest. I live in the center. I wouldn't be able to survive in Paris. Oh. Paris is certainly it's certainly a gamble when you go there. If you're not in the nice tourist areas, it's very scary. It's so scary. I saw a croissant review in Paris while the residents were protesting. It's not that far off. It's like happens there all the time, but you know what? They get the changes they want. So like, are British people mild? Yeah, yes. There's a huge cost of living crisis going on in the UK and massive inflation, but no one's complaining. No one's doing anything about it. And that's why the government can get away doing, like, you know, privatizing the NHS, things like that. The government gets away with it because no one's complaining. No one actually does anything. Like, not French style anyway. I was 8 when I made my handle and typoed. You've been using the same handle since you were 8? That's crazy. I would never tell you guys the handle I made when I was 8. I would never do that. I blame the social medias and these young Zoomers want to be passive. Oh no. The UK, the British people are just passive by nature. It's always been this way. They're just passive by nature. We're long gone. We're past the suffragette era. It's like... British people are just very, very passive. It's like why the whole, like, you know, war slogan was like, keep calm and carry on. Because it's like, sometimes it's good. Like, I don't know, in the face of war, keeping calm and carrying on is great. But when it's stuff like, you know, I don't know, massive inflation and cost of living crisis, I feel like you shouldn't stay calm in those situations. You just need to watch the pickpocketing videos on YouTube. They're so sus. Of Paris? Saku, are you feeling happy? Cole is like, French people are so cool. You're feeling pleased about yourself? Because all the French French hate that you usually suffer. Rich people complaining? No way. No, they complain. They complain and that's it. But complaining doesn't get you anywhere. Just grumbling and complaining under your breath or to other people, that doesn't bring about change, does it? Fish gamer handle at 8 was a gamer slut. No, it was just, I had a really like cringe name. I had such a cringe name as my like online tag. I don't want to tell you guys. I was actually looking at my past, like, you know, I told you guys I was on this anime forum. I was looking at my old posts a few years ago. It was so cringe. It was so cringe. Oh my god, it was so bad. Not milder than the Japanese though. Well, there's a reason why people say Japan is like the UK of Asia. The people are very similar as well. Both equally as mild. They're very similar. If I ever go to the UK, I'll definitely go to Glasgow only. It's the only big city I've heard of. Well, Glasgow has problems too, but I mean, if there's something in Glasgow you want to see, go ahead. I've had Fibonacci for 12 years. Whoa, so you guys are stuck with the same... Okay, I guess when you say 12 years, that's not that old, right? I guess I've been TRiGGERPHiSH for a long time, that's true. But before TRiGGERPHiSH, tell us at 10k? Never. Nope. Wait, guys, we're almost at 10k. We're almost at 10k. What should we do as a celebration? What do you want to see as a celebration? What? Okay, 12 years wasn't that long ago. 12 years wasn't so long ago. 12 years, I was like, you know, still a teenager. So, you know, that I was already using the internet at that point. I was already grown up. 12 years is not 24 years. He's old. Guys. He's old. 10k nickname reveal? Never. Never, 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 never. Tommy? Tommy? You already see my Tommy! Fish 12 years ago was 2013. And I still remember 2013. What about it? I was in school, having a good time. No, I wasn't having a good time. I was suffering. I think that was a year. That might have been the year my life went really bad. Actually, I remember. But you know, I still remember. I have good memory. If I go to the UK, I'm going to multiple parts and tasting the tap water. I'll start in Wales and go to London, Birmingham, Glasgow, cross the sea and go to Northern Ireland. You can say hi to Flapjack in Ireland. Yeah, if you taste water in Wales, go to North Wales. South Wales, disgusting. 10k Fish admits that she likes us. Anything else, guys? Any other idea? Any other idea? Cheese on toast stream? Bunny suit that Addy was gonna make you wear. Matt, did you miss the tweet? I guess I should have posted it on YouTube. I keep forgetting. I keep posting stuff on Twitter, but not on YouTube. Sorry to all the YouTube only people. I'm very sorry you've been missing out on content that I post on Twitter. But I don't know. What should I do for the 10k celebration? 12 years ago, I was in college. I mean, I feel like we're all the same age around here, most of us, you know? Whether you're in college, I'm assuming that means university, school, you know, same thing. It's the same thing. You're not really that old. Are you old if we're all kind of the same age? If you think about it, right? We're all similar aged. So, we're not old. The others are just too young. Do you know what I mean? We're not old. We're young. I mean, we're normal. The ones who are younger than us, they're just too young. I keep Twitter away with a 10-foot pole. Matt didn't see it. I guess I should be posting. I guess I should be posting stuff on YouTube. Should I repost it? I'm shy though. That was really embarrassing. Should I repost it on YouTube? I think I said a Mara a long time ago about karaoke stream for 10k. But karaoke isn't that special, right? Because I do karaoke like I guess I do them as gorillas, but is it that special to have a karaoke because I do them quite often? Am I old? No, you're not old because we're similar aged. It means everyone else is just too young. Yeah, these young people I can't. Mono, you really shouldn't be the one talking right now because you're kind of the people we're talking about. You shouldn't be talking. You should stay away from this conversation. I'll link it to you. You can't link it because now the way Twitter works, you can't view tweets unless you're logged in. I think that's how it is. 12 years ago was when I was in school. I feel like a lot of us were in school 12 years ago, right? Right? Let's see hack or code for 10k. I feel like that's not a fun celebration. Each of your characters is special to me though. Okay, let me tell you a spoiler for next week's plan. Because there's gonna be like two karaokes next week. 2 karaoke streams planned for next week. Let me tell you about it. What do you mean? I'm Unk. Mono, don't make me dox your age in front of everyone. We all know how old you are. You want me to publicly out you? If you get a link to the tweet directly, you can view it as long as it isn't flagged for sensitive content. But you need to see the replies. You need to log in. Oh, is that how it works? I graduated college 12 years ago. I'm not calling you old, but like, do you need a walking stick, or should we get you some creamed food to help you swallow it? Because, you know, you might be missing teeth and stuff. Listen, it's okay. Like, we... You know, people jokingly call this stream a retirement home because, like... there's so many old people, like me. I'm like 70. So, like, you know... At the end of the day, we are so welcoming towards, like, old people here. So... You know, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I can give you your walking stick, your electric blanket, your souped foods. It's okay. Like, I'm the same age as you, basically. We'll like double it, triple it even. When I said I was in school 12 years ago, what I meant was I didn't mean school. What I meant was 12 years ago I was in university 12 years ago. That's what I meant. Yeah, I was 12 years ago I graduated from my PhD. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. So now I'm like 70. I'm not making fun of anyone for being old. For the homie Kai, thank you for blessing me. He saw the tweet. Thank you for the super chat, Matt. I can't believe it. I can't believe this. Because of that picture. I'm kind of glad I didn't post it on YouTube now. Shinya, did you just delete a message? 12 years ago I was in the womb. Wow. Yasu's not actually like 12 years old, but I think I agree that comment does deserve to be deleted. Just trying to bully all the old people here, right? That tweet does make for a good background, just saying. Hey, who used that? Who used that tweet as their background? Admit it. Zaku!
Thanks for keeping this server running. Congratulations on your 12-year anniversary from graduating with a PhD in gaslighting.
Zaku, thank you so much. What are you doing? Why are you gifting memberships? What are you doing? Thank you so much. You're crazy. You're so crazy. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. W Zaku, wow. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do? Why are you doing this? I'm definitely putting it as a background. Matt, no, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do it. Don't. Kai, thank you so much for the server contribution. Congratulations on your 12-year anniversary from graduating with a PhD in gaslighting. Hey, no. My PhD was on hair research to find out how to make people, you know, reverse the balding for the poor bald people in life. Like you guys. 50 yen as well. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted memberships. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Why am I getting gifted 10? Is it my birthday? Thank you so much for TNW for TN. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Wait. Why are you guys gifting? Like, what did I do? What did I do to deserve this? I'm scared. Thank you so much. Can we get W Zaku and W50 in the chat, please? You can't stop me, fish. I just don't understand. It's like an embarrassing one. It is now. Happy birthday. It's my birthday in 2 months, by the way. I'm really nervous. Not even 2 months. It's almost 1 month until my birthday. I'm so nervous. I don't actually know. I haven't decided what to do for my birthday stream as well. You can't stop me because I can't read. Shinya, that is a very chip-like comment. Saku, what did you just write? Are you saying like a British love me fish? Love me chips? Simple as. Or are you telling me to love you? What is going on? Drake, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Let's go, W Drake. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's hate watcher reminder? Yes, let's go with that. That is a very hate watcher activity to do. Use a picture where I'm really embarrassed and then make it your wallpaper. That is very hate watcher prime. Hate watcher prime. A gift as a payment for using that picture as a wallpaper? Wait, are you guys actually using it as a wallpaper? Don't tell me! I don't want to know! That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Someone's gonna make a life-size print out of that picture. I actually can't wait. If anyone's going to Offkai, I want you guys to see the... can't wait for any Offkai attendees to see our cutouts. I think that's what they're called, right? The cutouts is what I'm excited for everyone to see. Addie's one is so good. She really did a very beautiful pose for her painting. So, I'm really excited for everyone to see Addie's. Of course, Maze and Lands are very nice as well. But, Addie's is a... Wow. Wow. I think everyone will be very pleased to see Addie's. Hate Watcher Prime is a sick title. Can I have it? If you'd like, Matt, you may. You are a premium hate watcher after all. Fish, give me strength to bench 275 pounds. Drake, you're such a strong and motivated chip. You can definitely do it. I believe in you. Go on, Drake. You can do it. I know you can. I won't. I'm too embarrassed. What if my parents see that? That's right, Cole. That's fine. Be embarrassed. I use your membership photo as a background. The bunny picture is on the ceiling. Huh? On your ceiling? You didn't actually do that. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. But yeah, you can do it, Drake. You are the muscle chip. You've got this. But yes, what was I gonna say? Next week, the plan. Hold on, let me see the dates next week. Let me tell you, we've got an exciting. In fact, I'm motivated to make my schedule today. I'm motivated. I'm motivated. Hold on. So next week we've got Children's Day. In Japan, it's Children's Day. So I was thinking of doing a karaoke on Children's Day. And for that I'm gonna do like Kamen Rider and maybe some Power Rangers karaoke, since we haven't done that for a while. And on Saturday is May the 10th, right? That's Maid Day. So I was thinking of doing like a maid cosplay and singing like maid cafe songs. So we've got 2 karaokes for next week. That's the plan. So I hope everyone's excited. Children's Day, so it's technically Chips Day. You guys aren't children. But yes, that's the plan for next week. Ooh, I'm feeling shy now. I'm feeling embarrassed. But that's what I'll do for next week. Yes. I'll be that's the plan. That's the plan. So we'll do maid cafe songs. What maid songs exist? Maybe you guys don't really know them, I guess. There's maid cafes in Japan, like At Home Maid Cafe and Maid Dreamin', and both of them have their own like maid idol groups, so they have maid songs. So I'll be singing like those songs mainly, but maybe some other songs as well. That's the plan. Maybe I'll sing the Blend S song as well. And maybe I'll sing I don't know. Are there like maid cafe animes? Does that Dragon Maid song count as a maid cafe song? Does it count? But yeah, I'll be doing like maid a maid karaoke for Maid Day next week. That's the plan. I hope my first art commission is done in time. What did you commission? I'm curious. Smile, sweet, sister, sadistic, surprise, service, Snoop Dogg. That's the version I hear in my head. What was I gonna say? What else did I want to talk about today? I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about today and I can't remember. Well, Chips, how has your week been? Tell me about your week. Tell me about your week while I think about it. While I eat my last Jaffa cake. There were 3 in the packet. I only ate 2. Oh, the tea's cold. Hot weather. Oh yeah, a lot of you Chips sent me. Mara's telling me how it's been like a proper heat wave in Europe at the moment, both UK and France. Hope you're surviving through it somehow. I know it's tough. I know like American people always make fun of British people complaining about the hot weather. But, you know, you gotta realize we don't have, like, the architecture of the homes and also the lack of air cons means it's really hard to deal with the hot weather. I'm assuming it's the same in France as well. Also, finals, I'm going home for the summer this Thursday. Good luck, Cole. Oh, Cole, you sent me, like, a moro, like, almost a month ago now, saying that you wanted to go to the UK to study at university. You think you asked me for advice? Obviously, I'm sure you researched which university you want to go to, but for any advice, I'd just say, like, I don't know, you'd have to let me know specifically, like, what you want advice on, like food or making friends or finding a place to live or something. Like, I'm not really sure, like, what kind of advice you wanted, so that's why I didn't answer it. I would have sat on the couch and it had the whole packet. So Shinya, she actually got me, like, snack packs. She got me, like, these little packs that have, like, 3 Jaffa cakes in each pack. So, because I don't eat the whole thing in one go. So, usually my Jaffa cakes get wasted because I open it and then the rest of it gets, like, you know, it gets, what's the word? What's the word again? When it gets really, like, soft and stale, yeah. So, you usually get stale, so she, got me a snack pack so it doesn't get stale. Better with you here. Why is Skit trying to riz me? Ohio. Tiring, picked up more hours at work, nose to the grind on music, and lots of Claire Obscura. What's Claire Obscura? Is that why you've been busy lately? That's good. As long as you're well, Matt, then that's good. You had bronchitis? Oh no! I used to get that quite a lot myself. Are you recovering now? I know how hard that is. I used to, like, cough out blood and stuff. It was really scary. Because I have, like, asthma, right? So whenever I get, like, some sort of chest infection, it gets really, really bad. How are you dealing with it? It's so funny though, Inev, say you complaining about the heat because of your job. Because you work in, like, air conditioning, so it's, like, so funny. It's so funny how, like, the heat's a problem. And it's kind of ironic, you know what I mean? It's just very, very funny. It's tea. Odango kawaii. Arigatou. It was very hot last week. Oh, you live in Germany, right, Nicholas? So I guess it must have been a European heat wave. AC is one of many US's dubs, but they also have it in Asia as well. I love it when it's 30 degrees, so cold. Ugh. 30 is disgusting. Like, my limit is 24 at max. But yeah, the humidity is what makes it worse, for sure. Aron! It's okay if you overslept. He probably needed the rest. But hello, welcome, Aron. Welcome back. Welcome back. Not being an inconsiderate jerk by accident. I don't want to accidentally be rude in the UK. I mean, it depends on which part of the UK you're going. If you're going to London, people are kind of rude there anyway, so it's alright. If you're going to, like, up, you know, the north or something, then you just have to be friendly, just be social, just smile and say hi and stuff when they talk to you. That's why you have stale Fortnite Mason biscuits too. So the biscuits I bought are individually wrapped, actually. So they're in packages, but because they're years old, I don't know if they're okay because they had chocolate on them. It was not 40 degrees in London last time you went. It doesn't ever get that hot in London, not 40. Sounds rough. Sorry you had to go through that combined with asthma. Sorry, I wasn't trying to make your suffering about myself. It's okay. Like, don't worry about it. I haven't had any problems like that for a few years. But I do hope you recover from yours. It's been raining for you in America? Who just called 30 degrees cold? That was Kai, but I think Kai lives where it's really hot, right? Like super hot. Here it's been so hot, my body longs for the rain season. You know what's bad in Japan? Like even when it rains during the like high humidity and heat times, the rain is just hot. It's just hot rain. Sweet spot is 22. Yeah, 22 is like 22, 24 is my limit. I can't. I just start like, you know, I start lagging and start like glitching every time it goes hotter than that. I was suffering in my attic. It was 26 degrees outside and way more inside because of the PC. And the moment I open the window, the wasps fly in. You know, one thing Europe needs is like the bug guards at the windows, like what Asia has. Because that's one of the things I also hated about opening the windows when I lived in the UK. Every time you open the window, a wasp would fly in. A wasp or other bugs would fly in. And I'd rather have something blocking them from flying in. I still want the window opened. They're ugly, I know. The bug guards are ugly, but I'd rather have those than the wasps and bugs flying in. Say afternoon love to people. That's such a northern thing to say. Oh my gosh, you just really prove how northern you are. Hey, Oplov. Oh my gosh. Once in 2022 it got to 40. But I went to the UK in 2022, didn't I? I did. I was in the UK. Shinya, we were there together, weren't we? We were both staying in Gummy's flat. Was it 40 that one summer? It was pretty hot, wasn't it? We were there together, I'm sure we were. That one summer. Cause that was the summer we went to Milan, right? Yeah, it was that summer. Oh, it was really hot, wasn't it? I remember now. Yes, it's like a hot shower. Yeah, that's what I hate about the rain here. If it was a nice and cold rain, I'd like it, but it's not. 24 is my limit, but with humidity, it's like 18 degrees or something. Yeah, definitely. Because the humidity here is so bad. It's so bad. True, I hate bugs. I hate bugs so much. Like, Gumi stayed over, right? And I think because, like, she... I had to open the window a lot. Even though there's bug guards on the windows in my flat, I had to open the window a lot just because there's 2 people. So I had to, like, keep it aired out. And also, I think that she went out a lot. She opened the front door a lot. Which meant, I think, a mosquito happened to fly in. Which really irritated me because I don't ever have bugs in my flat. I always, like... I don't ever like keep the window open for too long, and I always like spray loads of bug spray everywhere and keep like bug guards and those things that kind of hang off the balcony and the front door to kind of ward bugs away. I always have those hanging everywhere, so I don't ever have bugs come in. So I was so upset that the mosquito made its way in. You don't have window screens? Not in Europe. No, window screens aren't a thing. Gumi's place would get spiders. No flyers. Because she barely opens the windows. That's why there's nothing flies in. Other countries don't have bug guards. Wait, so the window screens to you know, stop the bugs from flying in. Do you have that in America too? Been too locked in and forgetting to socialize this week, but gaming with the chips was so fun. No, Matt, it's okay. I'm not trying to like shame you or say, hey, why have you not been around, Matt? I was just worried, okay? I was just thinking in my head, I haven't seen Matt around for a while. I wonder if he's okay. That's all, okay? I'm not trying to like force you or make you feel bad about not being around. I was just hoping you were okay. That's it. Locking in is good. Isn't 40 degrees like desert temperature? 40 degrees is normal in Japan in the summer. It gets hotter. But yeah, the UK isn't built for high temperatures like that, so yeah, the UK does start malfunctioning in like very hot temperatures. Milan was a different summer. I swear that was 2022. Because 2023 we went to Paris. The year before that we went to Italy. I'm pretty sure that was 2022. 2021? No, wait. No, because I went to the UK in 2022. Didn't I go some... I'm going to have to do some research. What did we do in 2022? No, what? No, 2020... Last year was 2024. I didn't go to the UK. 2023, we went to Paris. I'm pretty sure 2022 was when we went to Italy. Now I'm thinking it's like 2021 we went? Oh, I don't remember anymore. 40 degrees is crazy even in Japan. That's normal. I mean, in the summer it gets to about 40, I think. I remember screenshotting the weather and showing it to my friends to prove it really got to 40. The mosquito entered the PvP zone. I actually don't know what happened to it. I don't see it anymore, so I'm assuming it's dead. But I did spray like loads of poison everywhere. And ended up poisoning myself, but it's okay. I'm still alive. But the mosquito is very dead. Yeah, UK doesn't have like a, you know, disease thing, bugs that spread diseases. So, you know, window screens aren't really a thing. But it's still annoying to have like wasps and bees and stuff come into your house. Gumi lives in a sealed chamber. It's always so hot everywhere she lives. It's like a lizard terrarium anywhere she lives. We don't have the high humidity at least. Yeah, that's the best thing about the UK. So it is very dry air, but then I've realized the dry air in the UK affects my skin. Because my skin is really good in Japan, but every time I go back to the UK, it's really dry. Alright, it needs to be warm for Oreo and Onigiri. I think she also wants a pet snake, but I think she'll get one if she moves somewhere. Oh yeah, I should probably stretch. Hold on. Let me stretch. Okay. God, that was such a good stretch. That was a really good stretch. That was nice. That was a really nice stretch. What was I gonna say? Yes, I already told you my plans for next week. Oh yeah, I still wanted to ask about ideas for the 10K celebration. If you guys are happy with a karaoke, let's do a karaoke. But I guess I am willing to play a horror game. Maybe if you want that instead. Or we can just do a karaoke party. And it'll be archived. It won't be unarchived. I did hear the Germans open up all their windows in the winter to air out the flat. I always open the window at winter time as well. I love fresh air. $10K celebration is tummy pins. I don't know if I'm allowed to do. I don't know if I'm allowed to do a merch run for 10K. I would have to ask. Well, I don't know if I'm allowed, but I can ask. If it's in demand, I could ask. It would have to be in demand. Which horror game? Oh God, I'm scared. I don't like horror games. It's not that I'm scared of horror games because I'm never scared of anything, but I don't like jump scares. DVD. DVD is not a horror game. DVD is a party game. The Alien Isolation one? Oh yeah, that has been requested, right? I'd like to do an art stream. I'm not an artist though. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to draw. Karaoke and horror? No, you can only have one. Only one. Five Nights at Freddy's? No. Okay, that game and Phasmophobia. Never, 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 never. Not even for 10k. No, maybe 100k celebration, but no, no, not 10k. Sorry. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. But yeah, if you want much for 10k, I would have to ask. But that means you. So I can only ask if it's in demand, is what I'm saying. So if everyone wants like some tummy pin or a tummy something, you'd have to ask and say it's in demand. We want it, and then I have to. Then I can probably what's the word? I can probably pitch it if it's in demand. But if it's not, we'd have to think about some sort of celebration stream idea. The cabin inspection game, that one, the one that landed, that was actually pretty scary. What do you mean you drew that peak art of May singing? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the nice one, the nicer one I did for my birthday? Or are you talking about the one that I did before debut, the one that she used for that one thumbnail that made me feel so disgusted and like, oh my god, how could she use that? the one that motivated me to draw her a nicer one. Karaoke is already horror on my ears. Kai, no one is forcing you to listen to my karaoke streams. Alien Isolation is very long. Maybe mouthwashing. I've seen some more smaller horror games as well. I saw May play one that was like based in Japan or something. We could, I guess we'll do a vote. I can do a vote. Do you want a karaoke or do you want a horror stream? What is a tummy pin? Everyone wants like a badge or some kind of it's a squishy badge of tummy. Of my tummy. Mouthwashing is so good. Is it scary? Is it scary? Is it scary? Karaoke with a fish sonas, one song for each persona. What are you saying? I'm schizophrenic with lots of different personalities? What are you talking about? How can you say that about me? Yeah, I think the tummy bit. I think Prinny posted like a picture of literally like a badge made of fabric, and it's a tummy. It's a psychological thriller. Mouthwashing? Okay, I don't mind psychological thrillers. That doesn't scare me. The thing that scares me is like jump scares, like, you know, like Five Nights at Freddy's. I just want Sister Fish to return. We could probably do another confessional stream at some point. If there's more chips and more confessions, we can do another confessional stream. It depends if the horror game is going to be a series. It's just going to be like one stream kind of thing. Oh, one stream only, because it's like a special thing. It's for celebration. Confession stream, yippee! I'm just expecting like the same kind of cursed confessions I got last time. Like most of it was about my so many. You know, I put a lot of, you know, you saw some confessions about my tummy. Those weren't even all of them, by the way. I only put like a few in. There were so many like confessions about my tummy. And I just thought to myself, what is wrong with everyone? Why do they keep focusing on my tummy? If Fitz comes back, I can finally propose. Who's that? Who's Fitz? What are you talking about? You're crazy. You can't think of any jump scares from mouthwashing? I'm willing to play that then. Not actual confessions, I wanted fun ones. I think it's nice. I think I did a good mix last time. I think I did a good mix of like funny and serious ones. I hope I did a good mix anyway. I hope I kept the pace good enough anyway. I'm also not the kind of person who can read only serious ones, because it's a stream, right? We don't want streams to be depressing. We want streams to be fun. We want it to be laid back. But yeah, I'll do a poll and we'll see what people want. But if you want like an actual like merch run or mini merch run for the 10k, you'd have to like pitch it. So you'd have to show demand so I can pitch it. Because again, remember, merch is for you, not for me. Confession stream was a blast. Okay, as long as you guys enjoyed it, then that's good. I love those dumb fun confessions. The one that lives rent-free in my mind is the dog one. I really wish... I really wish I didn't have to read that one. But remember, the reason why you guys saw it is because I had to suffer. We suffer together. Joint suffering, okay? Can we have a confession leaderboard? What does that mean? Confessions are anonymous. Well, they're supposed to be anonymous. Notice what Shinya said you should play Soma. Is that a horror game? I've heard of it, but I've never looked at it. I had forgotten about that one. Well, I didn't. Therefore, you have to suffer and remember it. Oh, like the worst confession wins? My confession wasn't read on stream. I don't know if I received your confession, Kai. At least I didn't see any, because that looked like the ones I didn't include. None of them looked like the. Because you said you wrote yours properly. The ones I didn't include weren't written like that, I think. It'd probably last like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. It's a survival game. It's a survival horror. Sci-fi horror. First person. You encounter a number of creatures. Ah. So you die? Underwater remote research facility containing a machinery that exhibit human characteristics such as possessing a personality and consciousness. Simon Jarrett, a fish out of water protagonist, finds himself there under mysterious circumstances and embarks upon discovering its history while trying to make sense of his predicament and potential future. Puzzle solving immersion. Wait, actually that doesn't sound bad. Is it like a short game or is it a long game? If it's survival, then it ends, right? At some point. For 10k, can we get the chat leaderboard reveal? We already revealed it last time though. I already spoke about the leaderboard last time. We already said who's in the leaderboard. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. Sorry. That means I did my job and you couldn't tell it was read because you actually did read it. But you said I didn't. If it's the one I read, then if it's the one I thought it was, the one that mentioned Lan's cooking, and you lied and said it wasn't you, then what am I supposed to do? Just call you a liar and say it's okay, it definitely was you? If you lie and say it wasn't you, then what am I supposed to do? Other than not, you know, unless you want me to think you're a liar. Soma is so scary, but the game is about 10 hours. Oh, is it long? I think, because it's going to be a one-off stream, it has to be, I think it would be preferable if it's a short game, so we can do it in one stream. Seems people takes like 2 or 3 streams to beat it. I still have to finish, Split Fiction with May as well. But, well, okay, let's talk about what games you'd want, depending on the vote. So we'll see who wants what for the 10k celebration. If it's a horror game, then we can talk about which games to play. What if, hear me out, if it wasn't a one-off stream, it's gonna be a one-off. I'm not playing horror games. I'm not a horror game streamer, okay? If you want a horror game stream, then watch May. She plays a lot. Watch May play it. Why do you wanna watch me play? You got May playing story, you know, horror streams. Watch her. Slenderman. Oh, okay. So yeah, if it's a one stream one, again, it depends on the result of the vote. We can see. Math watching is like 2 to 3 hours. That does sound like a good contender. You want to see the unusual scared side of fish? You'll never see it because I'm never scared. You'll never see it because I'm never scared, okay? You're not gonna see it. I feel like I screamed a lot yesterday playing Repo, but you know what? I'm used to it now. I'm not gonna... It's just the jump scares. I don't like jump scares! Jump scares are not scary, it's just annoying. I don't like jump scares. You know, I was looking at I was looking at the speakers VOD for yesterday's stream, and one of her I think she has timestampers in her community, so they actually timestamped one of my screens in her comments. So I didn't realize I screamed so much. But yeah, you can always go for one of those weird Japanese horror games at the convenience store game. So I've been seeing a lot of those, and I actually kind of do want to play them. The Japanese horror games, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll wait for the vote, depending on what the result is. Okay, anyway, let's stop here for today. We're gonna find someone to raid. I'll make the schedule for next week today. Who to raid? Who to raid? There's lots of people streaming right now. Oh! Piruella. I think she raided me last time. She is streaming right now, so we can raid into her. Let me just set up the raid. Set up the raid. Okay, we'll set up that raid. Okay. Okay, alright. That's set up. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me in today's chatting stream. I hope you had a nice little catch up. Can we have a poll for the 10k celebration? Yes, it will be a poll. I'll put a poll on YouTube for that and see what everyone prefers. If it's a karaoke or a horror game. Fish is going to the thumbnail mines. I'm going to the thumbnail and the schedule mines. Yeah, exclamation mark raid for the raid message. I miss Fish. Ooh. I'm still here. You can't miss me because I'm still here. And anyway, tomorrow's a Mario stream, so we're gonna have fun answering some Mario questions. Glad to catch up with you in the chips. Same here, Drake. Thank you. Welcome back as well. Welcome back. Hope you found what you were looking for during your week away. Thank you, Comlin. Oh, Comlin's got a new profile picture. Comlin's changed his picture. Oh my goodness. I can still hear her voice. I'm still here, guys. You can't miss me if I'm still here. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow at the. Mario stream. And we can continue answering some interesting questions. Okay, everyone, it's time to finish this. What's the trigger?